Alrighty, fan collectors, it's We58 here with another fan video. What we're looking at today is a 48-inch Lasko Sanyo thing, I think. I think from what I've heard that the OEM manufacturer of these is actually Sanyo, so yeah. So I'm gonna still call it a Lasko, but because that's what I've always been told that they were. Anyway, it's a nice looking fan. I picked this up from Habitat, I think 2 years ago now. It's got a nice blade badges. It's a tongue twister. It's got some interesting stencil. Just plain white on the top. Got a really short down rod there. The motor in this fan actually, I believe it shares the same motor as a Dayton Lasko does, because this top part of the motor looks exactly like the one on my Dayton Lasko. I'm probably correct about that. And it's got plastic housing. Bottom here, and thread pull chain. And it also has this 4-arm moss light kit with the basic tulip shades. But yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the demonstration. This fan, when I got this fan, it never came with canopy screws. The ones the two that you see on the top canopy never came with them, but I just went to the what's it called, the hardware store, and just, you know, got some new ones. So anyway, here's the light. And here's the fan. It's like a Casablanca Alaska. Starts out with low and then goes up to high speed. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I'd always been looking for one of these since I was a kid, and then I finally found one 2 years ago, and I think now when I started volunteering. Somebody had cut the wires right at the down rod. I don't know why, but works perfectly fine as far as I can tell. Had this in my room for a little bit until it started making some bearing noise, and then I took it back down. So far I'm not hearing any from where I'm sitting. Low speed's a little fast, it's average. I would say it's on par with the grating that's running right next to it that you can see to the right hand side of you. It's not a bad performing fan, I will say that. So I think this fan is basically the residential version of a Dayton Lasko. I think that's correct. I believe these also came in brown, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Anyway, here's medium. I think this fan looks good. Doesn't look too hideous. I think it looks good with the four-fitter that it already has on. Usually I see these with like single fitters or something like that. I've seen these come with cane blades, because there's a hardware store about half an hour away from me that has like a mixture of brown and white ones. There's a video of them on my channel, so, like, if you go down a little bit. But they all have cane blades, I believe. They have the same blade badges, but they all have cane blades. Some of them don't work and some of them do. Last I was there. Some of them have been removed. But I don't know that. the video. Not sure if any have been removed from when I was there last, but yeah. All right, take it up to high now. Gets up to speed very quickly. Does wobble a little bit, but it's not that concerning for me to fix. And getting a good breeze from it right where I'm sitting. Wonder what the hell that was. It's running fine still. That was weird. It's running fine still. I haven't ran this thing in a while, so that's probably why. I am hearing a slight hiss from the bearings, so I'll have to grease them at some point. Oil them. Light again. Yeah, I'm hearing a slight bearing noise from it. I'll have to oil the bearings at some point. Or the bearing, because I think this fan just has one bearing. Alright, so it's come to a complete stop. I will end the video here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.